Hi all, how are you? Wishing you a very joyous new year, a year filled with wisdom, clarity, achievements, and blessings galore. As we start another year, may this be a milestone year, especially for parents and their wards. May there be light, understanding, and concord between the older generation and the younger. May the world be a better place for the current as well as the oncoming generation. Those who've attended TNT-run Academy's parenting programs thus far have learned about their child's game master, their structure, and last May I had introduced the 10 gods in your angels. That dealt with how the child's profile and structures are shaped by the most dominant of the 10 gods. We had also learned about parenting styles according to the parent structure. In this series, we're going to explore how the 10-day masters shape an individual as a parent. So, how will a Jia be as a parent? How will a Yi mom or dad use their gifts as parents to guide their children? What are the precautions or trappings of your day master that must be sidestepped so that you are the best version of that day master as a parent? How can you draw the positives of a particular day master and hone those skill sets to ace your duty as a parent and bring out the best in your child? So here we go with the very first day master, that is Jia Yanwood. So how do you think a Jia parent would be? Jia parent, one of the most bounteous and generous of day masters, is a very self-sacrificing, protective, nurturing, nourishing, and dependable parent. You name it, and the Jia parent is bound to give and give their all. They are the most resourceful of day masters. Imagine a tree. What doesn't it give? Fruits, flowers, shade, nuts, wood for carpentry, firewood, fragrance, etc. The Jia parent, irrespective of gender, is an ace provider providing everything they have for their children. They will use their resources, experience, expertise, cleverness, and ingeniousness to ensure that their children have it all. The Jia parent loves to make money and they also value money. They in fact can smell money. They won't hesitate to give away all the comforts to their children, and thus the Jia parent can also make their children very, very ambitious. Okay, quite ambitious. They're most likely, they are supposed to, they're more likely to raise children who are very altruistic because they are the kinds who will espouse the noble cause. Okay, maybe like animal welfare, raising funds for orphans, for seniors. Okay, so that is the way they are more likely to raise very altruistic and kind children because they are the ones who give. All right, so they will raise children who are very kind. However, they are also very rigid in their ways. They may rather break than bend. So rules, mindsets, attitudes, beliefs, and nature cannot be challenged. So, and nor do Jia parents take to changes very gladly, especially if the changes are massive or involve a change of mind, movement, relocating or shifting home ground. So if you are a Jia parent, you are likely to break than bend. Hence, a Jia parent is, likely to allow their children, rather, they are not likely to allow their children to engage in risky sports or any adventure, right? Now, caveat, while sacrificing everything at the family altar is fine, make your presence more important than your presence, your gifts. Additionally, being flexible will help bridge any communication or generational gap that may exist between you and your child. Examining and discarding old patterns that you grew up with will help in moving with the times. Now, let's examine the Jia mother and the Jia father. Okay, we'll start with the mother. Now, how is a Jia mother likely to be? Mothers are a personification of care, kindness, generosity, and benevolence. The Jia mother is no exception. She will give her all to her children, nurture them, protect them, burn at both ends only to lend a sense of comfort. She can be quite overprotective, and she is a pillar they can lean on, and she will also allow them to walk all over her. She will also go the extra mile to educate, protect, and sustain them. She will literally sacrifice herself to see her offspring thrive. A Jia mother has a special soft corner for her daughter. Her daughter is a sunshine. A mere smile from her daughter is enough to gladden her day. She will draw strength from that one smile. Her son can be quite a handful, but the Jia mother will go about her duties, relinquishing herself completely at the altar of motherhood, confident that she will summon the strength to meet challenges ahead. She will reach out, network, snoop, and do everything possible to ensure that her children are comfortable, educated, and that their needs are met. In fact, she has a way of doing that, and she does that without even lifting her finger. You'll know about it very soon. Then we go to the Jia father. The Jia father, how is he? He is perhaps the most enduring of parents. If truth be told, he is made for fatherhood. His children shape him, and he evolves when he is around his kids. Here is father who will bend backwards and even get flogged to provide the best for his children. Okay, I know I said some time back that the Jia parent is likely to break them bend, but the Jia father is slightly an exception to the rule because when it comes to his children, okay, especially his son, he can bend backwards. He will do everything that is needed to ensure that the children are very, very comfortable. Okay. The Jia dad's children may be quite demanding. Even when they are a menace, the Jia dad will adapt, and adjust and tweak themselves to fulfill the needs and demands of his group. While his daughter can be quite an able guide, helping him to prioritize, remodel himself, and change over to the best version of himself, his son can be quite a catalyst who would bring about huge changes and even trigger personality shifts in his dad's life. Verily, fatherhood for the Jia dad, specifically raising a son, will initiate a 360-degree change in his psyche and lifestyle. Now, how to be a better Jia parent? I'm sure all of us would want to be a better version of ourselves. And when it comes to raising our own blood, that is raising our own children, we really want to be awarded as the best parents on earth. Okay. So how can you as a Jia parent be a better one? So one of the things I wish to say is let your words be inspiring and lend warmth. Especially Jia moms, here's what you can do. Speak your truth, but sprinkle it with ideas to cope with challenges. Let your words build rather than break. Be honest, but try to be tactful too. Okay, so that's it with Jia parents. So please tune in for more. I really hope you enjoyed this. We shall be covering the other day masters also eventually. Okay, so watch out for the next. And I really hope that this will enable you to become a more sensitive parent, not just sensitive to your child's needs, but also to the demands placed upon by society. Okay, so take care, and once again, wishing you a very happy horse year, wishing you more horsepower more wisdom, and more insights. Take care and bye bye.